Today, the West Indies stands as a shadow of its once golden self, echoes of a time when it ruled the cricketing world.
So let's go back down the memory lane where it all began.
Cricket began as the empire's game, a gentleman's pastime on foreign soil. But on these islands of sun, struggle and song, cricket would become something else entirely.
A revolution played in whites. The British brought cricket to the Caribbean in the 1700s. Not as a gift, but as a symbol of class and control. On manicured lawns, the masters played. The enslaved rolled pitches, fetched balls, and learned quietly every roll and every motion.
Soon those hands that once tilled cane fields began to hold bats of their own. After emancipation in 1834, cricket became a new language of freedom. By the end of the 19th century, every island had its clubs, players ready to beat the colonizers at their own game. In colonial schools, cricket wasn't just a sport, it was a passport.
By the early 1900s, the Caribbean color lines ran through every club. White clubs had the pavilions and black clubs had the passion. Every victory by the marginalized was more than a win. It was a statement and a declaration. By 1928, the scattered Caribbean islands came under one flag, not political but by sport. The West Indies team was born, a brotherhood of nations from Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, St. Kitts, Grenada Islands, and Guyana, each with their own flag and with their own voice and a soul to prove. Divided by islands, but one heartbeat when they stepped onto the field. At first, white captains led black players.
Leading them was Robert Carl Nunes, a Jamaican player of Portuguese descent, wicketkeeper, captain, and a symbol of the old order. But the brilliance of men like George Headley, the black Bradman, make hierarchy look foolish. His stroke play defied expectation, graceful, fearless, undeniable, proving what selectors wouldn't say aloud, that leadership wasn't about color. After the war came the winds of independence. In the 1950s, cricket transformed from colonial showpiece to Caribbean statement. Frank Worrell became the first black captain. The symbol was complete.
By the 1970s and 80s, the world was watching and the Calypso beat was going as strong as ever. The West Indies ruled it. From Gary Sobers to 1975, they conquered the world's biggest stage, beating Australia at Lloyd's in the first ever World Cup final. That win was not just a trophy, but it was a massive statement and declaration that the West Indies are here to rule.
Region once divided stood united behind one team, fierce, fearless, and free. For the first time, the Caribbean didn't need to borrow pride from anyone. They had forged their own in maroon and gold.
They brought joy and defiance to the game, and the community rolled into one, the heartbeat of the islands. Empires faded and stars retired, but the game they once used to rule the islands became the very first thing that freed them.
Cricket in the Caribbean isn't just a sport. It's a reminder that even a borrowed game can become your own voice. And that is how the Caribbean made cricket sing.